Hey guys, the Airconditioner here, because why not? Welcome to Rimworld, an absolutely amazing game made by Ludeon Studios, as you can see in the top right up here, and just, oh my god, it's just, I've had my eye on this game for years now, and it just only recently came right back into my life that I kind of forgot about it, because I just randomly, like, 2 to 3 days ago, got a random email from, I think, one of the developers with a press release access, which I'm like, oh my god, which it's basically for Alpha 14, which is, I believe, June 15th, yeah, 15th, that the game, Rimworld here, is actually going to be coming to Steam for everyone, because it has been not on Steam at all, except for Steam Greenlight, which is how I actually found out about this, like, years ago, and I've been following it ever since, and, oh, it's just the progress it's made. I remember they used to have, like, the amount of content where it's, like, maybe 30 items or something, and now there's over, like, 200-300 or something. Oh, it's just amazing. Love watching all the growth and all that. The developers and all that are doing a great job on this. But without further ado and stop rambling and all that, we're gonna jump right into what this Alpha 14 has to offer. Basically, it's scenarios. As you can see here, we have 3 different options. We have Crash Landed, which is, you know, the default starter, which is what it used to be like. Regardless of how you start, this is what's gonna pretty much happen. But now we have actual options, like you know, pre-made developer ones. We have the Crash Landed, the Rich Explorer, and the Lost Tribe. 5 Lost Tribe people attempt to rebuild. Then we got Rich Explorer. We start out with 1 Rich Explorer, and then, yeah, he has quite a lot of money, because silver in this game is the currency. Granted, it's kind of like a bartering system as well, where, yeah, we'll check that out later on, but we also have custom, where you can actually edit and make your own scenario. Say you want to have, like, 2 people, and they have just an absolute army of, like, let's say chickens on their side, because you can tame animals and all that fun stuff. But yeah, 2 people, 3,000 chickens, and the will to survive. But also, when Steam, you know, gets really fully integrated on the 15th, there's probably going to be a whole bunch of, like, different scenarios on the Steam Workshop, and not to mention, like, modding and all that stuff, because, I mean, this is, the graphic style, pretty easy to mod, I guess you could say. So, what we'll do is, we're going to do the 5 Lost Tribal, because I've seen the Crash Landed enough, because, oh god, the amount of times I had to restart, because this game, not very easy, but it's, like, hard to the point of which you're gonna love it, because it's like, oh, I died, now I learned more than the last time, now I think I can get farther. It's just amazing. So look, we get 3 random pets, some bows, a knife, herbal medicine, which that's always good. Not the best medicine, but, I mean, I'd rather take that than nothing. So we got 5 people, which is really good, but we also have the scenario editor, which before we jump into a game, let's test that out. So, randomized seed, let's do that. I'm guessing lonesome. I think that's either the name or just the seed name. Alright, so yeah, I'm guessing that, yeah, that's the seed name. Alright, so, plan with fishermen's. We start with 1 people, most of them are 46, arrive in drop pods. Okay, because drop pods, when they come down, they actually have this, like, metal chunks that you can actually repurpose for, you know, steel, which is like one of the main building ingredients and all that. So look at this. You can just spam this and see exactly what we can get. Let's see a good, ooh, 6 people. Ooh, but we can never build trading. Oh, that's pretty cool. We have like restrictions and all that. We start with a whole bunch of skin of foxes. Oh god. What are we, like weird, like skinwalkers or something? Jeez. Okay, let's see. We start with 3 lungs. You know what? I'm ready for this. Alright, next. Alright, and then this here is the pretty much the difficulty setting thing, where we have 3 choices. We have Cassandra Classic, we have Phoebe Chillax, and Randy Random, which, as their names entitle, they are what they are. Like this guy, he'll be like, I'll give you a nice shallow rainstorm and all nice and friendliness, and then the next day I might just hit you with, oh, let's see, what can I pull out of my sleeve today? You know what? Pack of wolves to just tear you apart. So yeah, he's all like that, just all over the place, just like his weird hair and all that. But yeah, we have Cassandra Classic, who, oh, in the beginning you'll start out with maybe a rabbit goes crazy and tries to kill you. Then later on, like an hour into the game, maybe you'll have a wolf try to kill you or something like that. So it slowly goes up. And then this is just more of like, it'll eventually get a little bit hard, but more of, you know, nice and chillaxed, as her name really says. But basically when you pick your thing, we're gonna go with just nice classic, because that's the one I mainly play on. And we have a few choices here. We have free play, which is basically, yeah, like, yeah, there's random encounters that will try to kill you, but they're not at all as deadly as they get. And then we have base builder, which is, you know, you just want to build a base, check out the mechanics. Then we have rough, which is really, everything's kind of hard, but we have challenge, which is the way Rimworld is supposed to be played, which is what we're going to do in extreme. I don't even want to imagine, but we have permadeath mode, which, what does that mean? This is the way Rimworld was made to be played? Well, basically, because the only way I've ever really survived as, even remotely playing is, yeah, just reloading saves anytime there's like a disaster or something that I personally don't feel like dealing with, because, yeah, you can easily die within seconds. So, should we? You know what? Let's do it. Let's just do it, just full on the way it was supposed to be played. Next. Okay, now, our seed, let's just do a randomized seed. Let's see what nice name. Spam this, and forest. Alright, cool. And the seed, we will have it, let's see, 300. So it's not too big, so it like lags or anything, but not too small that we don't have any land. Actually, let's do tree 50. There we go. Generate. Okay, now as this puppy generates up, now we have this landing site and all this. This is basically the world, and all these different colors show like the different biomes. Like the ocean, obviously you can't land in that, but like the nice pale blue and all that, this is like the colder regions, like the brown, that's obviously desert slash, sandstone, marble, like the different types of materials that are present there. So you get a little bit of an overview of what you're going to be in for before you jump right in. Like, if you go here, this is the tropical rainforest, home to loads of trees and fun animals, and, diseases, because different areas have different things. Like, jungles have all those mosquitoes, yeah, they're going to be biting you up. So I think what we'll do is we'll go right over here. This nice little spot. We don't ever want to really go on flat because, you need to do some mining so actually you can, get metal and all that. So, nice large hills, not too mountainous like this right here. Wait, that's small hills. You know what? No, let's do large hills, see what we can get. And the advanced, this is where we can see the exact seed size. What we'll do is, let's do about 300. So apparently the other seed size was like how big the starting location is, like the big map there. Alright, yeah, 300 by 300 seems good. And select. Okay, now here is where we can choose our 4 characters, hence with our little scenario. Basically, you can choose, not really their stats, but you can choose if you want that person or not. So, as you can see, we have this one here, teenager, age 17, and they have decent stats. I'm actually going to keep them because they're really good with growing and mining. But the way you change them is you hit randomize, and then stats are randomized, injuries randomized. Like, you might have someone with, look at this, he starts out with food poisoning or something like that. And, or, you might get a little situation of, let's keep randomizing it. Nope, guessing it's a little bit rare, but basically the relationships, you can have it where a mother and son start out or something like that. Like, this guy has a scar on his eye. What, this girl? Pretty badass. Alright, so, let's see, what we want to do is, alright, you have construction and growing and all that, that's pretty good, and you're a good shooter. I think we should do that, because also, they have a sun bonus, meaning they're a lot more happier, because mood will really just kill you in this game. Alright, so, now, ooh, and you're the father of, well, no, you're the son of that one, and you are good with animals. Oh, you're a medic. Perfect. Alright, we need that. And your role is a sex slave. And you're a good cook. You know what? I'll take you, because we always need a good chef who's also a part-time sex slave. Alright, start. Alright, now as this generates in, we can just look at the beautiful background, and that ship right there is basically how we even started on this world. Basically, our ship exploded or something, and here we go. And okay, now we opened up, immediately slam on spacebar to pause the game, because what you want to do is you really want to take note of your surroundings. What you want to do is see where you want to start up, because there's not really moving per se. Like, I mean, yes, you can like move around, but you want to have a nice safe base location. Like, you can go into the mountains, but your way of playstyle will be pretty different, because you have to really go around the fact that it's gonna be cramped, and people like space, they don't like being put in boxes. So I think where we spawned is picture perfect. We have just mountains on every side, just kind of defense. We just put some walls everywhere, and we're good to go. And you see we have all these different animals, and actually, yeah, since the last time I played, which was like about an hour ago, apparently they full-on redid what the deer look like. They look awesome and muscular now. Cool. I'll take it. And just a little lag spike there as it's probably loading in stuff. And turkeys! I've never seen them before. Let's see what else we have. We have rams. Cool. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of animals I haven't seen before, and I saw something down here which I really wanted. What are you? A megatherium. Oh, that's a giant ground sloth from the past, I believe. Alright, that's awesome. Alright, so what we want to do now is basically we need to plan everything out. So we go into Architect down here, and we need to put a stockpile. So I'm thinking right in here, this nice nook and cranny. What we'll do is we'll put the stockpile there. There we go. And then we're going to select everything to just go and be harvested the second they can. There we go. And we have elephant tusks. Alright, we can sell that later on if we meet a trader. And we have little doggies, which what we're going to do is we're going to go on training, hit obedience, and then pretty much anyone who has spare time, they'll basically go train them, and then they'll have man's best friend right alongside them. Alright, so we'll grab that tortoise meat, grab more tortoise meat. Jeez, it's like a tortoise massacre here. Alright, so now that we have all that, what we need to do is need to start working on pretty much housing. What I love doing is basically building out of wood because trees everywhere, and it's pretty easy. So, this house here, deconstruct that. We're gonna go to the flooring. We're gonna go and remove the floor. There we go. And we're gonna go into fast speed so everyone can go and do their thing. We didn't start out with any weapons, so that's kind of bad. And, oh, completely forgot that little doggy right there. There we go. Set you to also obedience. Okay, and we have new lovers. So, yeah, pretty much the fact that two of them just became lovers, that really helps us, like, everyone overall, because now they get a mood bonus, and eventually if they get married, everyone attends the party and gets all nice and happy, because the last thing you want is basically people going berserk and freaking out. So, I'm gonna remove the floor here. See, they're going a little bit slow because, for example, this guy's not really the construction, and never mind, I think he is. Maybe he's just slow at what he does. But I mean, you can really check all their stats, like, see, his consciousness is poor because he has food poisoning. If he, like, lost an arm or something, his, you know, manipulation skills are gonna be down, etc. And we actually missed some stuff. Alright, let's just go down and grab that. There we go, put that in our nice stockpile. We really started with a whole bunch of random stuff. I mean, if we meet a trader, we're pretty much set, but starting up is going to be interesting, to say the least. Like, what we need to do is we need to immediately start mining, and there's an entire vein of just straight-up steel right here, which we can mine, which is perfect, and we got emus. That is amazing. I'm loving all these new animals and all that, because, I mean, you can tame every single animal you see, which is just absolutely amazing. So, we're going to go and remove more floor, just because, get rid of that. We're going to put some nice wood floors in later. And we need the chop wood command. Chop a few trees. There we go. Now they're going absolutely nuts, getting rid of all that stuff. And in the top left, you can see all of our resources. We can actually put that on and off if we really want. Wait, is that it? No, wrong thingy, and that should be it. Nope, wrong thing again. Alright, you know what? I should probably read what I'm clicking on instead of just guessing. Visibility of zones. No, I think it's there. Alright, there we go. So, minimize and all that, really what you have in the top left. Okay, just put that back on because I like seeing that. And everyone's just face down asleep in the dirt because we actually forgot to put sleeping spots because obviously we don't have a bed. And that's actually going to bother me right there. Nope. Deconstruct. Get out of here. There, nice and even for all 4 of our members. Okay, so in that first day, we managed to get that little thing done, and we are already starting to get iron, which is really good. Well, steel. I always call it iron because really that's the main metal you get in like games like this and stuff. Alright, so once we have a decent supply of wood, we're going to build a nice little wooden hut, which is going to be able to suit 1 person, which we're going to make it 6, and then 6 there, and then there, and wait, I think I made it 1 too far, but he instantly built it. Okay, well, just deconstruct that. Go here, wooden floor, and there we go. Now we go into here, switch this to wood, wooden door. Just rushing to do this because every minute is crucial because they sleep at night. Otherwise, they're gonna pretty much black out. And a torch lamp. Ooh, why don't we do that instead of a standing lamp? Because we don't really have power per se yet, which we should probably jump on. So I think to start basic, yeah, we should put a nice fuel generator right in the back, right there. That fits perfectly. But we need components, and where are we going to get those? Well, we can actually mine some, which are right here. There we go. Okay, now when someone has a free time, they'll run over and grab that. Hopefully one of our miners, so they can actually do it fast. But there we go, we actually have a nice little housing. Okay, and there we go. Let me actually set them to grab that one last little bit right there. Oh, another piece. You know what? The more compacted stuff, or components, or whatever they are, the better, because that is really key to pretty much anything mechanical. And There we have our first little generator, which they just filled with wood, because it's a, wood stove thingy. Alright, power, do that. Let's just full on round this off. I mean, this is more power lines than we need, but I'm a little bit OCD about it. Let's just make it look nice and pretty. Okay, so now that we have power, what we need to do is actually put a thing in there. There we go, standing torch. Nice bottom right or left, and there we go. Let there be light. Okay, we're actually off to a really great start. And there we go. And of course, I messed it up again, but this time, because I have it paused, I can actually fix that. Alright, let's just set everything up again. There we go. And that's 3. And there we go. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're good. Alright, let's put the doors in. There we go. And we need the wood. Perfect. Now we need the bed. And then pretty much in the morning, because they're going to pretty much black out right about now-ish, we should have a nice housing unit. Nice little kind of a barracks kind of situation. Alright, let's just get the power conducts all nice and good. There we go. Let's actually have the game unpause while we're working on it now. Okay, look at them, just crazy fast building that. And different, like, building materials have different, like, build speeds. Like, if you build something out of steel, then you'll, take a lot longer than just simply laying down some logs like this. Okay, so let's actually deconstruct those two, because we already have 2 beds done. And it should be about morning almost about now-ish, because when everybody's asleep, the game goes a little bit faster than already having it, sped up. Okay, so I'm really liking the nice new character thing in the top middle of the screen, which that wasn't there like an hour or 2 ago. So much has changed. Alpha 14, here we go. Okay, so there we go. They're just laying down the foundation. They just gotta get rid of this annoying, what's it called? Trees. I hate the trees with a passion. They're so evil. And, they're hiding in their room for a mental breakdown. Okay, we have one weird sex slave here. Okay. Alright, well, there we go. We have a second room just about done once we get rid of these annoying trees, which, the trees, I mean, if you build a nice little windmill, trying to get your nice power all set up, and the tree just grows right in front, that's pretty much my main reason for not liking them. And there we go. Okay, so while they're doing that, let's take a look at the surrounding area and see what we have to offer. Alright, I'm not seeing anything dangerous, and by dangerous I mean, nope, speak of the devil and he shall appear. Basically, this is, right here, a little ancient evil or something like that. It's like an ancient building that, essentially, if you open it up, there might be something deadly or something helpful for you in there. So, we can go check that out at some point. But yeah, we have a visitor, so they seem to have something to trade. Perfect. Alright, so basically they'll run to us, and while these guys are cloud watching, I'm gonna have you trade with them and see what we can get. Okay, let's get rid of that in the top. And they don't really have much that I really want. I mean, they have spears, but they have medicine too. You know what? Actually, no, we don't even have silver. We're completely out. We can't buy anything. Never mind, we're broke. Okay, so you can just kind of loiter around. I mean, if we really wanted, we can do a whole bunch of stuff with this little visitor. We can let them do their whole thing, just wander about until they eventually leave, or we can hit them upside the head, put them in a room, and harvest their organs if we really wanted and sell them. Oh, God. The only limit is really your guys' sanity, because it turns out people really don't like when you're just harvesting people for parts. Whatever reason. And, okay, now we get rid of the berry bushes in the thing, and we're getting some free food, which is always nice, and that made me realize we have no food. So we need to actually set up a farm. Alright, so, pretty much starting out, a nice 11 by 11 farm always works, and what we're gonna do is actually do the plant, which is, where is it? If I can find it. Come on, where are you? Can't find it. It's a little roseberry bush, or... Oh, there we go, strawberry. Alright, so apparently nobody has the skill level to do it. Okay, so I guess we're doing potatoes. Alright, going default, I guess. But yeah, I mean, they used to have the little potato plant thing where what you chose for the, pretty much the plants right over here where my little cursor is. And, oh god, this one little update, so much. I mean, yeah, they have scenarios, but they have new animals and all that stuff, like, geez, just crazy. Okay, so they're leaving. And these guys, I completely forgot to get rid of their sleeping thing. And now they should go to their own respective bedrooms. Alright, cool. And we have a cat here, which apparently we can't tame. They're gonna be a nice little feisty cat. Okay. But yeah, now we need defenses, and we should be pretty much set. And unfortunately, we don't have turrets to start out with because we need to go and start researching. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and just straight up put this like over there or something like that. But yeah, we actually need to name the town. And we are now called Landfall, which I generally just go with whatever they name it because I, for the life of me, can't come up with anything. And right here is basically just nature at its finest. A grizzly bear attacking a muffalo, which is basically like a bison thing that you can actually harvest for pretty much hide and meat and all that stuff. You can do a whole bunch of farming. You can have them overpopulate and just kill all of you. Like, I had that with chickens this one time. Oh god, I still have nightmares. But yeah, and they also have an awesome health system where you can see he's getting bruised, and this guy who's being eaten, you can see he's just being bitten off, head bitten off. Jeez, like a zombie bear or something. But you know what? We're not gonna let this guy go to waste, in that what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and do we have a stove? No, we have a butcher's table. Perfect. Alright, somebody build that, and then what we can do is we can actually cook that guy, because the bear killed it, and the dog's eating it. Okay. Oh, dog ate it. Never mind. Oh, great. Now we have to kill our food. Alright, so we need to go into temperature here, make a nice little campfire, and someone to get on that real quick, and then we can actually cook food, and people can actually have dance parties around it, and overall just feel better about themselves. So, we go into here, go into bills, add a bill, and cook simple meal, do forever. Alright, so now if anyone's a cook, they'll go out and essentially just go and pretty much cook whatever they can. Be it like meat or some other kind of thing. So I think what we'll do is, I think we'll fight a bear, just for the pure heck of it. Okay, so you do that, you... Oh, alright, so apparently you're incapable of violence. I hate those types. Because they always, just when you think you can have them, that's a nice, good guy to go in. Oh, and of course we have two. So 2 guys fighting a bear and the other 2 are just going to be casually watching. Alright. And, oh, the dog's biting. Alright, the dogs are coming in to help. Here we go. Oh, we got him. Alright, nice. Alright, so now that we got him down, we're going to melee him to death. You're going to go out of that mode. You're going to rescue him. You can just go out of that mode. Okay, you're just going to beat the bear to death, and what the heck's going on over here? Hearing something being torn apart. Okay, look, hopefully it's nothing as we beat a bear to death. Oh, God. Alright, is attacking after being harmed. Okay, now the bear is dead. Now, nope, I swear, dog, if you eat that bear. That's right, you get out of here. Alright, is anybody a cook? Alright, we have 1 cook, and it's a sex slave. Alright, and they're taking the... Did they just feed the bear to... Okay. I'm just not going to question that. They just fed the entire bear to that guy. Alright, well, that's that. Alright, so apparently nobody wants to go in... Oh, that's because the entire campfire went down. Alright, another campfire. Let's go. Okay, perfect. Now somebody will hopefully... And it's raining. Of course, I completely forgot it's raining, and fire doesn't really mix well with rain. But yeah, I think that's a pretty cool scenario. Instead of like your default, you know, you start with 3 survivors, and then you can pretty much just build up. Already you have like auto turrets and all this technology and all that stuff. But yeah, this is our own little scenario here. 4 guys, well, 3 people, a sex slave, a whole bunch of fox skin, and wool for days, and lungs. We have 3 lungs just in boxes. So yeah, I think right here's a good spot to end our little like look at this pretty much this awesome update that added not just scenarios but new creatures and just new like dialogue. Everything just looks, well, not dialogue, but you know, just like new like interface, and everything just looks absolutely amazing. But yeah, so let me know actually if anyone wants me to continue like doing more Rimworld stuff, and by that I mean what you want me to do in it, because I am doing more Rimworld. This game is too amazing to not. But yeah, so just let me know down below, and yeah, like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I will see you next time.